And welcome here to the beautiful Alan Lewer box court in Victoria for the do or die. Going into the championship game, live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Men's almost knockout final between South Australia and WA. And I'm joined by the wonderful Mr. Lockie Williams. How you going, mate?
Yeah, thank you for that intro, Tony. Yeah, going well. Yeah, we've just seen a dominant performance from Victoria earlier, but expect a much closer contest out here between WA and SA. What effectively is a knockout game, really.
Whoever wins this game goes through to the big dance on Sunday into the 2023 Lacrosse Australia Men's National Box. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Title. And a couple of guys out here for, or one guy out here for South Australia who did not play the other night is Anthony Filippa, coach Anthony Filippa. So both coaches for South Australia are out on the field, and I see the women's coach, Krista Mello, just sitting in the box. So maybe he might be taking some control in that box, but certainly a big in. Ant Filippa.
Yeah, for
South
sure.
Australia.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, always important to have that presence in the box as well. You've got to have someone controlling that those rotations. So, yeah, it's an important move there.
And on the other side, the WA boys, they've been up and about. We've heard them in the warm-up. They're a little bit excited. They are. Benji Muxlow, coach out there, and Wade Hammond.
Yeah, they couldn't have put out a much better warm-up, to be honest. They're out there nice and early, gone through what they need to go through. I'm not too sure if we're about to get underway or not. That sun that we talked about yesterday, Tony, is still hanging around, yet to depart behind the clubhouse. So whether we're,
they've just called 2 minutes, the refs. I just saw them. They said 2 minutes. So I reckon it's about 3 minutes from going down behind that building. But what a beautiful night again here for box lacrosse in Victoria. And it's been absolutely run sensationally by the Altona Lacrosse Club. They've done a fantastic job. And this court here, the Alan Lewer box court, magnificent. Yeah,
it certainly is. And they do a fantastic job here. They effectively run the Victorian competition as well, Altona. So, yeah, it's a smooth ship that they have down here, and yeah, doing a great job so far over the last couple of days.
Well, I'll tell you what, if it was a cruise ship, mate, I'd be buying a ticket to this place, and I'd be looking forward to just sailing on it. And speaking about sailing on it, Adam Smedley out there for WA. He's going to be up against Cam McLaughlin, and he did get a fast man break the other night, Cam McLaughlin.
He did, yeah.
Quick tip on this one for you?
I'll go SA by a couple.
Well, I'm expecting golden goal. I don't know where I'm going to go yet, but I'll tell you what, WA have just won that, so I'm going to go WA by one.
Yeah,
golden goal.
It is hard to split them, though. So, yeah, I think we're both predicting a pretty close contest here, Tony.
So Broncos with the ball. Just kicks that one over here to Mellor. Mellor down the bottom. Looks, steps in, Wood. And Wood just assessing. He doesn't mind firing one early, Woody. Looks down the bottom, just opens up there. Defense misses, comes back. And time runs out. Good defense there from South Australia. And coming back the other way in the form of Cam McLaughlin. As some subs come on the bench. And Tyler Leeming, he was really important for South Australia last night. 3 goals from almost behind the cage.
Yeah, exactly right. He had that favoured spot in that bottom corner. Interesting to see if he heads there again. Looks like he has. So, yeah, one to keep an eye on, that is for sure.
So young Green, Anthony. Oh, steps around. Anthony Green needs a big save there from the keeper. That is Lucas Deshawn. And back the other way, and this could be almost a two-goal play. Oh, great pickup, nearly from Wood. Jeez, he made it hard for him, didn't he? Down at the ankles.
The old half volley, couldn't quite collect it.
Twist coming now. I haven't seen Winnan yet. Starting, so maybe he's just getting a gear adjustment or something for South Australia. He'll be a key for the South Australian team.
He certainly was. Lit up a little bit in the second, in the last quarter last night, so starting to find some form.
McLaughlin. Oh, good from McLaughlin. Steps, pops, and there's the first one for South Australia. And
yeah, Cam McLaughlin, the Wally campaigner there, he's done that for a while now. Yeah, nice little finish. We saw an outside shot last night from beyond, but this time works his way into the inside crease. Just the slide didn't come there from WA, or it did come just too late. managed to get the shot off and a nice finish. Probably that Sun maybe 2 minutes away from ducking behind the clubhouse, so maybe making the most of it just there.
How important is that? So ball with Cam Adams. He wins the face-off there against Adam Smedley. And a little pick set there from Twisky. But Cam Adams, he's going to make the most of it. Just parts the seas. A bit like Moses there was Cam Adams. And a reset on the clock. So South Australia already from last night, and we watched the game last night and brought it to you, they're already moving better. Yeah,
certainly, and they're getting into those inside lanes. Last night, they just really couldn't break down the Victorian defence. This time, they've already got to the guts a couple of times. So, yeah, plenty of positive early signs for South Australia.
But it is early, and it is.
So I think there was just a little confusion out there. I think
there's a penalty on
the ball was headed out of bounds, but there was a penalty at the same time. So WA can't quite see who that is in there, but they're going to be a man down for the next 2 minutes.
Well, I was busy just setting up the phone at the back, so send us some shout-outs. Send us some shout-outs, says Scotty Gill. He's all over it. He's turning my volume down because I had it up before. Send us some shout-outs throughout the night.
For sure. Interesting first little change here. We saw Twist play that centre high spot last night on the man-ups. He's headed into that bottom corner this evening. So first little change on the man-up for South Australia. Adams works his way through the middle, gets the shot off. No reset, though, so 2 on the shot clock. There will be the reset now. Well saved there.
And ball coming the other way, and that is Luke Oliver under immense pressure, or maybe it's not coming the other way. Leeming just picks his pocket and then gets nailed, but Leeming, an ice hockey player, he's probably well in the fact of that. And Benji Muxlow, hey, you can see why he played for the Sharks in defence, can't you?
Certainly can. There's plenty of intensity out there early on. And
didn't he let Cam Adams, little tap on the bum and says, there you go, Cammer.
No love lost at all.
I'm not lying over here. Ben Muxlow just playing exceptional defence there for the WA boys. Oh, don't you love it? A little bit of, wait, is that all you got? Early?
Yeah, fantastic. Great to see.
So brought in by Bronkhorst. And as Wood comes back on the field for WA, just kicked it there by Mellor. And down the bottom, Wood has the ball. There's an ISO coming, but they're in penalty, so they're obviously going to run this clock out and get a shot right at the last minute. Wood will step back and fire one. Good save in the cage there. And that is Connor McGee in the cage for South Australia. I may have mentioned that earlier.
You did,
I just thought they may make that change in this game.
Tip. Yeah, Brett Williams was good last night, but yeah, Connor McGee gets his chance this evening.
Or he is affectionately known as me and Bobby McGee after the song. So, and there's winning for the first time on. So, obviously got a new set of shoes with the red ones out there and just took a bit more time to get them on.
And there we go, Leeming on that favoured side on the left. But can't beat the keeper. How good's the effort there?
Good work there from Leeming. Though. That's a good body, though. And ball on the ground. And Isaac Deshawn works his way down into offers. He's gone through 1, he's gone through 2, he's gone through 3. But he's not going through McGee, eh? Ball on the field. But picked up there as a reset happens, and Wood will take pressure all day. He will, Lucas. And a good left-handed attacker is Lucas Wood in all forms of the game.
So even strength once again, but just took a little while for WA to get that extra number back out there. So they, if there's no reset on that shot, the shot clock will beat them.
Oh, that's home. That is home, and right there. Just on the, I was going to say that clock was running down, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked pretty close, but just in time.
So Brock Horst with the first goal for WA, and was right on the. What are we doing? Are we going upstairs?
No, we'll allow that at one, I reckon.
And
good for the game.
Great finish though from Brock Horst.
Good awareness as well. He knew that he had to get rid of it pretty quickly. So
and Mellor looked in, found him, and in just enough time. So a little bit of conversation between Cam Adams and the referee. And kicks the ball down here to Green. Green assesses his opportunities and finds out there's nothing there. Adams with the ball. Kicks the ball over. Oh, there's Falepa. You know, he's been an Australian coach in the box circles as Anthony Falepa. And a little flip, and he doesn't mind a bit of the old defender by trade with a long stick on the field game. That gives that one away.
And it's great to hear there's plenty of support for both sides coming from the bleachers on the far side. There's
crowd's picked up, hasn't it, down here?
Plenty of feeling initially.
And Muxlow just a. So that's going to be an unsportsmanlike on James Mullins. So an unsportsmanlike on James Mullins there. So WA with an opportunity here at 1-1 to find their way ahead here. 9:25 to go in the first quarter. We got 1-1.
Yeah, it's
haven't they set it up here for us really well?
Yeah, it's
Altona,
fantastic.
hey?
Yeah. This one living up to the expectations so far. Hard fought tussle in the initial opening stages. So it's been fantastic to see.
Goal scorer Bronkhorst just steps in, just missed the handle of the ball. Great backup though, 91. That is Luke McCrone, picks the ball up. Big ground ball to be won. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Need an opportunity. There's two up the top. That's a tip. That's a tip. So that will be a reset there. And ball will come back through Thomas Lane. No shot. Called a tip. And Cam Adams will find his way down to the back corner to pick that ball up. And Adams kicks it up to Twisk. Twist to Winnan. Winnan just trying to get the ball up the top here and just take some time out of the clock so he can assess what he wants to do. Muxlow picks Winnan up. He knows he's a dangerous player within this side. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock, Winnan. He always likes a shot early, does Jess, and doesn't mind firing them from anywhere. Kicks the ball back up to Adams. Adams, he fires, hits the keeper. Fair square in the chest there. And another big save from WA.
And how good was that follow-up there from Ben Muxlow, just cleaning up the scraps. A little sloppy from his teammate, but there to support.
So Mellor with the shot. Ball, Wood to pick it up. That's just in our blind spot there, but Wood comes out with it. So it's a bit like watching surfing down there when they go into the wave. And, downtown, big shot. Good save there from me and Bobby McGee. And Winnan picks it up, looks forward, kicks it to Twisk. But subs on the field now.
And just 15 seconds left on this penalty for South Australia. So they'll just wait this one out for reinforcements to arrive for full strength.
A little bit of rubbing his racing going on in there. As Filippa has the ball, kicks it to Winnan. Winnan will fire that from outside. That's hit a WA player, but no shot. Clock runs out. WA ball. 1-1. 7:15.
That's it. So WA unable to capitalise on that man-up opportunity.
And Muxlow just gives the ball to Jones. Jones has McCrone. McCrone over there to Bronkhorst. He has the one goal for the night so far for WA. Bronkhorst kicks that one there to Mellor. Mellor to Wood. Wood works his way inside.
Good defence there from Turner, just keeping him topside.
Works really hard, does Turner, on his defence and offence, and just throws it down the bottom. You know that, and that's smart from Bronkhorst. Time running out, get it down the back. You go and pick it up, stops that fast man break.
Yeah, exactly right.
And the sub's able to come on the field here for WA, and a shot had there. So Mullins just gets the old Malachi sandwich. And ball comes back the other way.
Both these sides haven't been afraid to throw around their bodies so far in the opening stages. They know what's on the line here tonight.
And it's Lane. No, that is Ho. Nicholas Ho just comes to the bench in front of us. And this is what you expect. It's that you know what, we're in an arm wrestle early, and it's the team that settles the best who always wins these really hard fought tight games. And Winnan, you gotta get some people in front of him because he'll shoot it from there.
Yeah, there was a little potential chance for a quick fast break there, but just does a smart thing, wants to reset, wait for the numbers to arrive.
Maybe those shoes of Jesse's haven't been broken in yet. He didn't want to go too quick.
Just wearing him in at the moment. So Adams, there's a shot clock down to 7 now, needs to pull the trigger. Heads down that right lane, gets the free hands, looks aside.
Opens up the
Green all by himself.
That's a fantastic save again from the keeper. And Muxlow looks forward. That was, I was going to say, that's nearly over and back. as he's taken the ball on one side, and he's probably glad that he dropped that and it's gone over the offensive end.
A little fortuitous error there.
And sometimes in these big games where they're close, they're the little bit of luck you need, isn't it?
Exactly right.
Jones on, Bronkhorst with the ball. Kicks it over here to Mellor. Mellor to Wood. Needs a shot. 2-1. Fires. No good. Coming back the other way. Subs here for both teams. And look at Falepa get out. He's picked the ball up. There's the smarts of an old head, shall we say.
Exactly
Young in
right.
body. Just quietly, Ant. Young in body. Old in head. So Cam Adams. This is a real ploy, isn't it? They're looking at just setting up the top here. And Twisk goes about his work. Just chasing sticks a little bit here, SA. WA.
Yeah, it's a couple of times that they've just beaten them onto the inside. There's a whistle on the play here.
Just in the crease, is it?
Trying to work out what it is. It looks like it's going to go South Australia's way, whatever the call is.
Maybe he took it back in the crease.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Not sure, but unless it got stuck in the fencing. Who knows? Anyway, SA ball, reset. So they've got 24 seconds now. It keeps closing down while I'm trying to talk about it. And Adams with the ball up the top. Down to young Green. Green's been good on that bottom corner. He's certainly keeping his man interested. Anthony.
Yeah, definitely. It's an interesting move there, taking it through X. That's a better look, better angle there. And how good was the look there from Twist? Just couldn't quite convert it.
So Winham with the ball. Loses the ball. And Benny marks low as the clock runs out. And it's those stats that don't show. You know, the pressure on the ball to get that time to just wind down from an experienced defender. But you'll never find them on a stat sheet.
Yes, exactly right. Yeah, it's the 1%ers, as they say.
So ball down here to Mellor, down to Wood. They're really working this left-hand side, aren't they, these two? Wood fires. Good save by me and Bobby McGee.
Yeah, probably going to have to look to change those angles
Mellor
a little bit.
steps inside. Great save from Connor.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they just did right there from Mellor. But change those angles a little bit. Those front-on shots to McGee. He's proved that he's able to stand up to those without much of a task so far.
The goal scorer, McLaughlin.
Just needs to move the ball now. Probably carries a bit much. There we go.
Inside, but one to be back. Oh, great off the ball. That was fantastic from James Mullen. Just cleared space for his teammate.
Yeah, but his man wants payback now. That's Nicholas Ho that's coming after him on that occasion.
Oh, and that's
a big slash there.
Big slash there, not seen by anyone. Anyways, he obviously thought the pads were sufficient enough. Plenty of sound on our effects mic in that one.
Don't mind it, though. The official's just letting it go. Exactly right.
You know what? Tough game, this box. Let him go. Rubbin's racing. Well, they say no blood, no foul.
Exactly right.
And WA through Smedley.
Couple of possessions now that the shot clock is nearly beaten.
Oh, there he is. Just as you're about to say it, that big screen coming across there from Smedley found Wood, and Wood in the 5-hole.
Yeah, fantastic work there. Just, I was about to say the shot clock nearly evaded him there, but yeah, Wood good enough to have the awareness and getting off in time.
So WA go 2-1 up here with about 2:40 to go in the first.
Lucas Wood putting that one in the back of the net to give WA the lead.
And me and Bobby McGee just needed that to hit his knee. But ball back in the centre. Enough of that fun and excitement. As Adams, he's been good in the face.
Dr. Seuss. Yeah, he has been good in the face.
I am. I think I need ham. Ball down the back. Under pressure here. Just, I don't know what he was doing with that one, Tom Lane, apart from giving it up as the reset happens. And Green almost looked like he was doing much the same then. That is Michael Green. So Winnan, you've really got to stay on hands on Jesse Winnan, because as soon as you let that pressure off, he's firing a ball from wherever. Twisk looks down Green.
What a feed there.
And Adams, another great save. There's two really good saves there from Lucas to Sean. And there's a bit of rubbing, and that's Green. Oh, you don't want to trip him up, does he? Don't want to. Almost an unsportsmanlike Wood. They've got a break here. 2-on-1. Winnan is the defender. Wood fires. Great save from Connor McGee.
Great pace there.
Good foot save. just watched it all the way, and that could be coming back the other way. Muxlow, there was a freight train coming there. Toot-toot! Goes Muxlow, and I don't think you'd want to get in the way of that. Plenty of physicality coming through that way. So WA, as the lights just take hold here, and you can see here, what a perfect picture it is. And a big shout out to Pete Tremlett, who's on the camera tonight up there. Fantastic job, Pete. Wood fires, no touch. Turn it over. Oh, nice. Ball down. Ball on the ground. And Green, he wants to start quickly. Philippa, he's ready to go with him. Ball down the bottom corner here to Tyler.
Mullins has been a little quiet so far to start this one. Had a little bit of an impact earlier, but they've done well to keep him out of it as Philippa gets a shot off there. Just missing wide.
Not hitting anything, so no
There we
reset
go.
on the clock.
I've sparked him into the game here. James Mullins finds
Oh,
that ground ball.
BTB.
Nice pass.
And bang, Benny Muxlow just missed his mark. Oh,
And there's
penalty.
an advantage play here.
Leeming, he'll try and put this one away. And Muxlow working around. Good work from Leeming. Leeming fires.
And how
Great
has that not
save.
found the back of
and
the
there's
net?
another
What a
one, I
save.
reckon. Just a big, and that will hold the clock.
And with 10 seconds left on the quarter clock.
Isaac Deshawn goes into the box.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity now for SA. They'll be man up once they return from quarter time. Good chance for them to try and level proceedings. Interesting whether they pull the trigger now.
Well, you think they would pull a trigger here. You know, being in the field lacrosse, I think the face-off still takes place.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know what? Why not have it? Why not have an opportunity? Green, got to catch the ball first. So, opportunity here, just needs to push him over. Shot to be had, 40 seconds. Great knockdown there. Pick
on
up.
the buzzer.
Oh, the buzzer.
Will they let it?
And let's have a look at this. I've got an all clear down the back. He's called the all clear. I'll tell you what, if there was a replay on here, what are we seeing? It has been given, I believe.
So I don't reckon you're either right or wrong there. That's as close to 50-50 as you're going to get, I think.
We both turned to the screen behind us to have a look, and that was that Tyler or Twisky shooting that one? I reckon that might have been.
Yeah, just missed that one in all the excitement.
Well,
but it's 2 goals apiece.
And what we'll do is we'll just double check that last goal scorer, and that was Nathan Twisk. So we don't need to check it because Scott Gill is all over it. And you know why he's all over it? Because the camera work from Pete Tremlett up there is superb.
Fantastic.
And we are going to say that was as good a call from the Black and Whites as you're going to get.
Exactly
right on the buzzer.
And you know what, Tony? Last night they had their hearts broken a couple of times with some buzzer beaters against them, South Australia. So to get one back themselves, we talked about how important those red time goals are, and to put one away in will be no time on the clock.
0.1 of a second.
Yeah, exactly right. That's such an important goal to level things up in what's proven to be a cracking contest so far.
It has, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the socials and just see who's live and on there. And Trelawney Ford says, "Go Jean," and Lacrosse SA TV. What songs you got for us tonight, Tony? See, I've already been given license to sing. I like it indeed. Thanks, Marty. Zach Clothier, Ryan Stone. G'day, Rhino. Henry Haskett watching. Kirsty McLean. Mr. Schicker. Tyler Fitzner. Ollie. Puma's online. He's watching it. He's
Fantastic.
going, who am I going to play on Sunday? And Polly's watching. Chelsea Woodbridge says, let's go WA. Gaspari, Booney, Joshy Tape. William Pike's online. G'day, Will. And Josh Tape says, Anya Twisky. He was happy with that. He knew who scored that goal. And
spot on.
He was all over it, Josh. And we've got a 2-2 game in the first quarter. And I might just, do you want me to go through the goal scorers? Or you can go
All
through.
yours, Tony. Yeah, so Cam McLaughlin opening the affair for South Australia, and Nathan Twisk levelling things as we just saw towards the end there. And Gene Bronkhorst opening the affair for Western Australia. Lucas Wood hitting the go-ahead goal, but we're level at 2 apiece now.
And right on the buzzer. So, but what we have seen in these games across the weekend so far, right, is these first games and the first quarters have been tight. the second quarter has almost been the premiership quarter in most of these games.
Yeah, definitely.
The game almost gets blown out in the second quarter. So are we going to see this here in this must-do and must-win game, or is it going to be like this, the proverbial arm wrestle all night?
I'm leaning towards the arm wrestle, but time will tell.
Tell you what, for the ALM viewers, they want an arm wrestle.
Exactly right. We are back to even strength as well. That West Australian penalty has been released with that goal.
Winnan picked up one hand. He does this stuff, Winnan. Just flicks over. Oh, just missed the... Trying to be a bit, little bit, I'll say, Horton and Shoney in their actions. Just, you know, throwing one hand, left hand, right around the back. And they probably had their eyes shut. WA with the ball. Picks it up and kicks it down there to McCrone. McCrone looking for his players coming off the bench. But no, doesn't give it. Gives it up to Bronkhorst. And on the outer side, just looking. Oh, good knockdown, Winnan.
Yeah,
Winnan's come to play.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, wanted to strap those boots on, and yeah, he's come straight out now. It's been fantastic to see. And that shot clock is going to expire. We've got a whistle.
And it's in the WA bunk. No, it's come off WA into their bunker.
Yeah, so regardless, it's going to be a South Australia ball.
And you know what? WA didn't even give it back to him. He had to stick his stick in there and get it. Hey, no love in this one.
Nothing given, everything earned out here.
Not an inch, you know, in what is a knockout game. Up the top to Philippa. Philippa moves around. Goal scorer in McLaughlin. And bang, have some of that. Just throws him to the ground. Waffley. Oh, there's another one behind him.
There, I would have thought.
I would have thought there's two there. Just throwing him straight into the fence. I'm going to say we might see two here. As and that is Benji Muxlow. And he's a tough unit, is Benj. And nothing given on that one. Let's have a look. As that just gets sent. I would have thought someone might have seen that one. But WA with the penalty. And South Australia with a man-up opportunity. What do you think there? Might have been one both ways.
Yeah, I think Anthony Green just letting him know that he didn't quite like the check there. Probably should have been sent as well, I think. But yeah, it is South Australia with the man up now.
So they're going to have to shut it down here. And ball still to be won. Still man up. McLaughlin with the ball. Looks the other side. The ball moving's been crisp across there, Adams. But again, this is where they were struggling last night. You know, they're taking shots from above a restraining line in a man-up situation. And I know the clock's running out, but I'm watching the movement again in this first or second quarter. Man up, movement should be all over the place. Not,
yeah, just probably a couple that are moving nicely, but you've got to have the full unit on board and not quite clicking at the moment.
Well, if you can get that crisp ball movement with the movement of the players, you know, that's a havoc for any defence.
Exactly right.
So WA down the back with the ball. Lucas Wood, that might be high, and a penalty on the play here. So Green, there's another one. 2 penalties going to happen here, and Lucas Wood fires that one to the left. So we're going to have Jesse Winnan in the box, and we're going to have Green in the box. There's 2 people going here. So it's going to be 4 on 3. So Winnan will go to the box and Michael Green will go to the box for South Australia. Too high.
So I think Jesse Winnan just trying to sell to the officials that, no, it wasn't me. Just
going to say, what are you talking about, sir?
Yeah, he wants big Michael Green to take the rap for him.
And Jesse's, he's been around. And you know what? Just take the penalty. It's 2 minutes, not a lifetime. And but an opportunity here for WA. They want to capitalise on this, being the fact that their penalty are released well before both of those. So they're going to be in a 3-man zone here, SA.
Yeah, so just the 58 seconds left on that WA penalty.
So they're going to have a minute after that. So if they can score here, get back, get it again. And this is where you can certainly put some scoreboard, a wedge in it. So ball down the bottom. Kicks it, Wood. Goal scorer in Wood. Kicks the ball over there to McCrone. McCrone just starts the movement. They were going through this earlier and just nails Cam Adams in the back. Cam says thanks very much.
An important deflection there because there was plenty of space there to get the shot off.
So Bronkhorst kicks up, looks, Wood, he'll fire, and he will score! Lucas Wood on the man-up opportunity there. Well worked, and I'll tell you what, the work there of Gene Bronkhorst under pressure to get the ball out, to get it up. Very good work.
Yeah, you can just see under pressure on those boards, did really well to fight his way out, move that ball on, and yeah, that's all you need to do. Potentially, we've seen a couple of things from both these teams, just trying to carry a little bit too much, kick that ball on, and get into the dangerous spots, and it's exactly what they did.
So, SA have been one released with the goal. That was for the he called a hold on Jesse, so goal released with that one. But they're still going to be in a bang!
How good
Have
was the
some
hit
of that.
there?
Frodo Baggins, here we go. Josh Wood just comes through and says, you know what? We're here to play, boys. I'm sorry about this. We hope you're enjoying this on the Australian Lacrosse Network.
Fantastic
Nothing wrong
work
with that.
there.
So Oliver with the ball. Looks down, shot clock. Ben Jones.
Good stick save there.
And they're out here. South Australia are out. Wood needs to kick it forward.
Nearly needed to let that one run from
he
Mullins.
needed to get that go early. Leeming, he's a goal scorer, gets down, kicks it to Mullins. Mullins, he is also a goal scorer, but well played there from Lucas to Sean. And Jesse Winnan throwing it around down there as well. WA pick up the ball. There's an outlet here now for WA. Penalties not on. They're all loosed here. And ball comes down. Wood, you can't give him an inch. Good work from McGee, though. And McGee, good save.
Exactly right. Just on that last attack from South Australia, you would have liked to have seen that ball move a little quickly to James Mullins, but we could have another chance here. Whitten, he's only got the one yellow jersey in front of him.
That is Muxlow, though. And there's Twisk on the outer side. Twisky, he's a goal scorer, and he is a goal scorer. So number 4 does it down one end, and number 22, or 2-2, adds up to 4, does it the other.
Yeah, what a finish there. Just picked out the top corner. Really composed finish from Twisk.
And Twisky's got 2 for the game now, and he's got 66% of the scoring.
Yeah, he picked up where he left off last night as well. I think 2 last quarter goals last night for Nathan Twisk. So, yeah, really starting to find some goal-scoring form.
He is 3-all here with 11:25 to go in the second. And face-off here, Cam Adams has been really good in the face. He's won majority of them. And they're one short here. Oh, no.
Yeah, and importantly, yeah, it was a short-handed goal with still one in the box for
Sorry,
South Australia.
I didn't see him behind the ladder over there. That's green in there. Yeah, no, Jesse got released, and there's a loose ball push going to be called here. Yep, and well played there from Adams. Cam Adams with the ball. I won't say he did the little fall, but he did it well, and played it well, did Cam Adams.
How's the experience there from Ben Muxlow? Just, my ball, I'm going to take off. Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, my numbers are back there. Oh, what a shame.
Yep.
That's clever play.
Penalty released here. Michael Green is released there. Back to even, 5-on-5, as Green cuts through the corner. Twisk with the ball. Little screen set there from Coyne. Pops. Twisk, he's a scorer. We've seen it already.
He's got the hot hand.
2 seconds to go. Need a shot here. Not to happen, and ball will turn over. And WA look at throwing the ball up. And they've not only thrown the ball up, that's not a great decision. They've just thrown the ball out straight into their bunker. And the ball turns over and goes the other way. So ball here with Twisk. And WA back into defence. Ball down the back to Green. Green to Filippa. Filippa assesses his option. Little motion down there. Brings Filippa to come down and set a pick on Winnan. Winnan pops the ball down the back to Leeming. Leeming just fires it at Green, but that's an over and back. And WA will have an offence here. 3-all. As the breeze just starts to pick up here, Lockie. And we've got the ball in an offensive end for WA in the hands of Gene Bronkhorst, who kicks it over there to Luke who kicks it over to McCrone, sorry.
Yeah, just cool down a couple of degrees here. Reach for the hoodie. The breeze is just kicked up a little bit.
Good inside
good
look.
feed inside.
There we go.
Through the legs of McGee.
And there we go again. That is Wood again on the left-hand side. Pass to Woody on the left-hand side. We've got to, and that's 2 for in this quarter. And they take another lead here to WA. He's got 3 for the game, and tell you what, they say 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm telling you, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Exactly right. They just lost him on the backside there. Did South Australia gave him too much space. By the time they realised where he already had the ball and was putting it in the back of the net.
Adams again, he falls forward. Didn't work that time, but didn't matter. Oh,
What
that's
a check.
Good check, wasn't it? One-handed around the face mask, didn't hit the helmet. Take it out. Great check there. So ball with Leeming. Little pick, comes in, steps down, and Mullins misses the ball. Might have stepped in the crease there. And that is Jacob Meller. He gave that check, and Wood just up against Coyne. So we got subs coming here. Subs will be really important. Wood says, you know what, I'm going to have a go. Or just misses the ball. Did he go in the crease? Yes, he did. Tiptoed the crease.
Yeah, both sides just some really good opportunities close to goal, just evading them slightly at the moment. South Australia, it's probably important for them to start to capitalise. It feels like Western Australia just slightly starting to take the ascendancy here.
So Green with the ball, kicks it to Adams. Adams, he's got Winnan out there. Winnan will fire that because he's good at his sticks. Just misses the cage there, does Jesse Winnan. And the ball is out. 2 seconds to go. They need a shot here. Green outside, just nails his defender. Time runs out. Turnover. Shot clock violation.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and clever play there from WA. They've just let the ball run and got their subs back out there. So they're going to get a full 30 with fresh legs out on the pitch.
And in the hands of the man who is scoring, Lucas Wood.
It's a Wood and Twist show at the moment, really.
It is.
Both those players proving the difference at either end.
So Bronkhorst just kicks it to Wood, who kicks it down there to Mellor. Mellor steps around under great pressure from Philippa. Philippa kicks the ball over. Oh, nails Turner.
Body
Turner
on the line.
didn't take an inch, did he? Hey, come on, you want to give it a go? Give it a go. Oh, there's Green again. So that's, you know what? It's okay to be tough in this game. It's okay to put your body on the line, but you've just got the ball back into offense. Then you give away a silly pushing penalty out of something that's just probably more frustration.
Yeah, just a little bit of ill discipline. I don't think they'll pay the price with a penalty in a man down sense, but to turn it over, you're right. To work so hard to get it back, that's a coach killer, that one.
Well, you just see your teammate put his body on the line there in Turner, take the shot, turns over, clock runs out, ball comes back, and then you just give it away early. That's, you know what, but they'll talk about that, I'm sure, as Mellor with the ball. Kicks that over to McCrone. McCrone to Mellor. Mellor looking down. There's Wood. Wood picks up, looks up the top here. And good defence from South Australia.
Certainly. It was interesting not to see the double go for Lucas Wood there. I thought they might have sent the second given how dangerous he's been. But good defence to push him behind the X.
So Twisk with the ball and tries a little fake to Winnan, but no one bid on that, so may as well give it to Jesse. Jesse on the right-hand side, great movement there from Philippa. And this is something we didn't see a lot of last night, and Winnan, big save. Winnan, he's just as likely to pick that pocket there, is Winnan. But up the top to Twisk, reset on the clock, and they get to do it again. They've really worked, I think they talked about that movement probably after watching the game last night, maybe.
Yeah, certainly. It's something they're going to have to keep reminding themselves on, though. Just occasionally just slipping back into a bit stagnant, but good movement there. Gets the shot off, good save.
Huge save again there from Lucas Deshawn.
Now we've got a foul coming here, so a great opportunity for South Australia to try and level the score now.
And let's have a look what this one is. To be honest, I didn't see much in that contest down there, but they've obviously seen something. Hold, 2-minute hold. Hold 2 minutes, there you go. So that's why we didn't see it. But the guys are all over it, aren't they, in the black and white?
Certainly are. Richard Gore on that call.
So SA with the ball. And the ball starts up the top here with Cam Adams. And just a little bit of touch. So here's this opportunity for South Australia to get that one back. WA get one in a man-up situation. And now SA have that opportunity. And Winnan, he'll fire it and look for it. Oh, good on the crease. But just a bit high there from Winnan on that pass to Leeming.
Yeah, you'd nearly like to see, I know that they're just trying to get that ball into the play, but move that ball around a little bit quicker as Leeming off the ground ball gets a shot off. Saved once again, doing a fantastic job in there.
Oh,
Body's flying all over the place.
Hey, what about that? Thomas Lane says, I'm going to create one for me. my own lane. And ball comes down the back. Smedley. Oh, there might be a penalty there. That was a high one.
He's drawn a couple this evening, Broncos, putting his body on the line, doing a fantastic job for the West Aussies.
So here we go. Goalie comes. Six-man play here. And SA need to get the ball in their stick. And that will, great work there from the keeper. Lucas Deshawn just making his way to get down here.
Yeah, good awareness. The shot clock just beat him on that occasion, but yeah, good awareness to get to the box.
And in the box goes Cam McLaughlin, who just got a bit high there. Around the throat.
So it's going to be 4v4 for in the next minute, effectively. 55 seconds left on the Western Australia penalty.
So a ball up the top with Wood. And they'll use this 30 seconds. If they can get one here and then go up in a man up again, that'd be their perfect ride up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be ideal for Western Australia. Just feels like a 2-goal buffer would be so huge in the way that this game's been played
Good
so
inside
far.
look. Oh, the slower ball sometimes gets you. But not that time.
And they're off to the races here if they want to, South Australia, although Western Australia have recovered very well.
Oh, Filippa, just again, that high pass. Just not hitting shoulders now, SA.
Yeah, just got to sharpen up a little bit. It's, as we said, the conditions are quite comfortable out here, so nothing really to worry about. Yeah,
just that little moment. You know what? Great play to come down here. Great play, but just you got to put it where your teammate wants it.
So only 10 seconds on the Western Australia penalty now, so they're very close to a man-up opportunity at the moment.
And they'll want to get the ball in their stick here. But, Coyne just probably needs to go the ball, just as Broncos did. And
so we're back to a man-up situation for Western Australia now.
So South Australia still in the box. And what have they got, about 50 seconds left on theirs?
45 left on theirs.
Yep, so there's a shot clock run out, almost. And probably gives one opportunity for WA in a man-up situation. And Winnan, he'll let one fire from up top. Leeming will let one fire. No, Twisk will let one fire.
Someone will.
Winnan will now let one fire. Great save there as the ball comes out. So they're going to have about a 30-second, actually probably shot clock.
About 20 seconds on the man-up now.
So shot clock and the penalty are probably fairly similar.
Pretty close.
This would be a big goal with 4 minutes to go if they can get one here and just to eke that out because it's only a 1-goal game at the moment.
Yeah, it felt like the ascendancy had gone Western Australia's way, but SA have just wrestled their way back into it. Well, that's a great cut and a great finish there.
That's a great feed, isn't it, there from Ben Jones and Lucas Wood.
Once again,
hey?
He's having a field day out there.
I'm not going to sing it again. Sorry, guys, but, you know.
That's, fantastic finish there from Lucas Wood. He's not enough attention paid to him there from the South Australian defence. Just let him roam through the crease unmarked. And we've seen tonight that he's a great finisher and, putting the ball in the back of the net with ease.
Well, that's his third for the quarter. And he's equalled South Australia's score now. And just starting to eke that little margin. But you know what? Still early. Cam Adams, great job. There's a fence coming. And there's still a fence coming. And Cam Adams, he just throws it forward, takes on some guys. Good job there from Adams.
Yeah, really well to
Good
ride
ball
the
sense,
contact
wasn't it?
there. Yeah, exactly right. Nice bounce pass across there.
Oh, Mullins!
And Mullins, tell you what, they needed that like anything, that's for sure.
You know what? Mark that down to Cam Adams with his presence, and he just literally did that, took the breath, got the ball in. There was 4 on him, so there must have been clear players. Mullins comes off. Great finish from James Mullins. Yeah. He gets his first of the night.
Great awareness to sneak out the back. Knew where the numbers were, found the open side, and they've been crying out for a finish, South Australia, and finally found the back of the net.
And a simple one. So Adams, big face-off here. Adams, he's been good in the face all night so far, and he plays that one really well, doesn't he? He's certainly just soaking that up. Is Cam Adams, and the timeout is called from Adams. So South Australia with 3:25 to go here in the second term. Down by 1, 5-4. Cam Adams calls a timeout just to have a bit of a chat. And good work last night for that team.
Yeah, good timeout call there. I think they that 1 goal back there from Mullins, it feels like it nearly cancels out that last goal from Woods. So one goal is, feels like much better than 2 for South Australia right now. And they'll be feeling a bit more comfortable. And the 2 maybe feels like they'd be chasing their tails a little bit. But, yeah, certainly right back in this one, they'd be looking to equalise before half-time.
Excellent. And here we go. A couple of shout-outs. We got Mandy watching. M. Muxlow, so Benji's wife. Congratulations, M, on the new birth of the new little one. Really exciting for you. Cracks on. Alex Mercier. G'day, Alex. Nick Went and Trelawney Ford says, well done, Lucas. Johnny Fuss is watching. Shout out to you, John. Stacey Appleton, Way, Blake Alford, Cam Adams looking strong in the middle. Well, we were just talking about that, Blakey, and good to see you online. Paddy Palmer, Australian Sharks alternate for the next one, Pat Palmer. Garrett Briggs, who is a North Eagles player who actually won the best player in Australia, Isaacson Trophy.
Sure,
so,
yeah.
Garrett, huge shout out to you, mate. And Nicole Keesing, obviously watching Luke around the place. Keep your comments coming. We'll try to get back to them.
And a bit of a pep in the step of the South Australian guys. They've just turned that over, but you can see there's a bit of intensity after that timeout. They'll probably be disappointed with the turnover, but it looked a little bit sharper after that timeout, a little bit more energetic.
Absolutely. And we have a WA ball. 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, you feel like for WA, another one right now would be absolutely enormous. For South Australia, they'll be desperate not to let it extend any further than it is.
So, ball down the bottom here with Mello. Mello steps in, fires off the body. And needs a shot here. Shot had, that had some heat on it. Tell you what, it warmed up about 3 degrees when that ball was shot. But look at Winnan. This is what he does well. He gets out the back. Muxlow, defender, steps. Winnan. Just a little bit of class. As soon as that shot went, he sucked out the back. And what a finish. Winnan.
Yeah, great awareness to find him as well. He snuck out the back a couple of times, Jesse Winnan, without being rewarded. But not sure who found the look there. But, great awareness to see him out there. And he had Ben Muxlow in front of him. Rather than trying to take him on, he just took that step, finished with great class.
And I'll tell you what, turning out, that golden goal's looking good. 5-all. 2 minutes 32 to go in the second. I know I'm calling it early. But God, I love a golden goal game.
Well, we were talking about, you said that this has been, the deciding quarter, the premiership quarter that we've seen so far. And, if it's anything to go by, you can't split the teams at the moment.
Tell you what, the arm wrestle has continued. So ball down the back here. And if South Australia could get another one here, great pick up there. Good save again. Mullins just comes across another reset. And you know what? They're just... Again, that little momentum shift again here from South Australia.
Exactly right. And big there from Deshaun. Another goal there for South Australia. And feels like the wave's really going the way of South Australia. All the momentum heading the red way. But, big save there from Deshaun just to...
steps off him.
Steady the tide at the moment.
Another huge save there from Deshaun. As you're talking him up, he's still putting it on.
Yeah, doing a great job in there.
So WA with an opportunity here. Can someone break this deadlock before half-time and just sneak one up and maybe go into the quarter? Here's Wood. Wood fires. Good save down there from me and Bobby McGee. And a reset here. So another 30 seconds. 1:33 to go.
Yeah, if you're South Australia, you're really trying to find Lucas Ford and keep holding him. I think he's just headed to the box. So, no, he's on the crease out there. So, you'd be keeping a really close eye on him at the moment, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, he's got as many as on the back of his shirt at the moment. He's got 4. Nice little flick there. Mello with the ball. Steps inside. Great handle there from Jones. Jones up. Fires. And ball. He's gone into the crease with the ball. No.
Just got rid of it in time. Potentially
steps
danger.
Upward. Good save again. And ball here with South Australia.
Little miscommunication there from the South Aussies. Just let it trickle in, and it could have been anyone's at that point.
So McLaughlin with the ball up the top here for South Australia. Winnan says, come and give it to me, but McLaughlin holds it, and they didn't fall for that again. If only that trick flick would work every time, I tell you what, there'd be some really good goals going on here. Steps inside, Twisk misses the ball. Falepa, great pick up, looks up the top.
Needs to get the shot.
Green fires, but no shot there. And here's WA. They are... Oh, Muxlow, he looked like he was going to go onto the ball and create some momentum there. So 25 left in the game clock and 30 on the shot clock. So shot clock will run out. Wood with the ball in hand, a good man to have it.
Yeah, if you want someone taking the last shot of the quarter, this is the man if you're Western Australian.
So Bronkhorst just kicks the ball over, kicks it to Jones, looking for Wood on the bottom corner. Mellor steps in, just misses Lucas Wood. You saw what he was trying to do there. Opportunity potentially for South Australia. No, not going to be. What a great first half of lacrosse here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. 5-all it is, and that's how we almost drew it up at the start of the game.
Yeah, we couldn't really split them at the start, and well, we're half an hour in, and we're still no closer to knowing who's going to come away with this one.
It isn't, and might just flick through the goal scorers here, I will. Jesse Winnan, 1 for South Australia. James Mullins with 1, Cam McLaughlin with 1, and Twisky, living up to his name, he's got 2, although he needs another 2 in the next half to get the other number on his shirt. And for WA, Lucas Wood, 4 big goals. He's living up to his number on his chest,
Yeah,
which
certainly
might mean he might get another one for the rest of the game if my logic works. And Gene Bronkhorst had the first of the game, so he gets 1. 5-all it is at the half.
Yeah, it's a ring-a-ding-ding, as they say. Absolute cracker at the moment.
And judging by that, cannot wait for the second half here. And as we see some replays just on the screen, I'm going to go to my screen because there's always a shout out. And
That's it.
oh, Evan Muxlow says, thanks, Tony, enjoying the Friday night entertainment. Well, it would be just, it wouldn't be dark there yet, Em, but yeah, it's good. And I hope you've got Benji on duties when he gets back just quietly. You know what? Don't let him get out of the new baby thing. I'm sure you won't. And Ricky Smithson watching, one of the black and whites in South Australia, and also an Australian referee. So good to see Rick online. But geez, the picture quality coming through on this is fantastic. And I think the lights just taking effect, the sunset going down. I tell you what, all we need now is some dinner served to us, and it's almost the perfect evening, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon it's, as we said last night, it's a photographer's dream at the moment. The dusk over the back, setting over the, just past us, probably over
west.
Port Phillip Bay.
Well, I'll tell you what you're about to see potentially is some absolutely magical shots as we go here at half time, because Scotty Gill is just about to show you exactly what we're talking about on the live stream. So stay tuned. There is some potential good-looking footage coming up here, and as the boys are in half time. And this is just about to put a little bit of peaceful music on in the background, and just wait for this, because while we have the bench of the South Australians, that's not what we want to look at in a second. And it is beautiful. And if you are in Victoria, do yourself a favour, get down here tomorrow, because the women's finals are on, and they are going to be absolutely cracking. It will be the first ever women's final in box lacrosse, and that will be with Victoria and WA, and we look forward to seeing that. But both girls' finals on tomorrow, and it'll be fantastic. And look at this. There we go. It doesn't get any better than this. I'm just gonna stop talking for a second. I'll let you immerse yourself in the wondrous pictures we have here from the Alan Lewer box field. There's only a sunset that I see. Hey, and what great pictures there for Scotty Gill had the drone up. We hope you looked at that. This Alan Lewer box field is a magnificent piece of architecture, and it's certainly a great place to be right now. And we hope you enjoyed it. If you can't be here, and a couple of shout outs while I'm here, because you know what, I get to talk. That's what I do. Maria Fantasia says, "Go SA boys, go Jesse." Well, he was very good in that first half. Was Jesse winning? Samuel Tonelli says, "Up the Vicks." Amanda Plummer says, "Great Friday night lax." Well, we're pleased to be able to bring it to you on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Paddy Gray's watching. Seb Hardis is watching. Fiona May Clark. What time is the women's final tomorrow, please? It is great coverage. We'll just find out exactly what time the women's finals are going to be played tomorrow. They're just talking about it. Really important games in the history of women's lacrosse. So they want to put it in a marquee time slot. And the 3v4 game is at 1:30 Victorian time. So that's about 3 hours behind in WA and about half an hour behind for South Australia. And then the women's game between Victoria and WA will be 6 o'clock local time. And that is going to be an absolute cracking game. And someone will win the first ever women's box national tournament title. And it doesn't get any better than that, does it, Lockie?
No, it's fantastic. And, just as fantastic as those shots that we saw from Scott Gill there. Fantastic representation of where we are and my great city that I'm lucky to call home in Melbourne over the CBD, and then seeing the sunset over the bay. It's, beautiful evening, and, well done to Scott for showing us those pictures.
It almost made me want to go over the wall into Victoria, but you know what? I mean, not just yet. I mean, it's a fantastic box field on the sunset, but, you know, did Dan Andrews actually build a wall?
No, nearly.
Nearly? So, well, I mean, the New South Wales Premier told us that who'd want to go to South Australia for the cricket. I'll tell you who would. Beautiful Adelaide Oval. Anyway, we cop a bit in SA, so it's always good to give a little back. Dave Mullins, camera person, a little too tight on the Zoom, missing some action. So we'll fix up that, Dave. Marilyn Fuss is watching. G'day, Maz. Damien Halliwell, sing some Kenny Rogers for us, Tony. No, because you got to know when to hold them and you got to know when to fold them. And for you, you know I'd sing for you, Damien. Michelle Pepper, g'day, Michelle. Hope you're well. Jai, Aaron Batsis is watching. Maybe that conversation in the car, maybe...
yeah, you'll have to let us know how the disallowed goal went down with yourself and Marcus, Jai.
Liam Philippa's watching. Scotty Glass says, "Go WA." G'day, Scotty. Lockie Alexander watching. Donna Wood. And, keep those shout-outs coming because we'll try to get back to as many. But I tell you what we are going to bring you. We are going to bring you fantastic live action here for the second half of this Australian Lacrosse Network effectively knockout game to go to the big dance.
Yeah, and just like we said at the start, we were expecting a pretty close contest, pretty tight tussle, and it's exactly what the first half has served up so far. The scoreboard says there's nothing splitting them. I think trying to pick a winner out right now would be pretty difficult as well. It's hard to split the two sides at the moment, and any guesses to who might come away with this one would be just that, I guess.
And a huge shout out here to Fiona Mary Clark. She says, "Thanks so much," and a huge thank you from World Lacrosse for this great inaugural women's event. And I tell you what, we're excited, aren't we? It is a fantastic step for women's lacrosse in general, and I'm so pleased to be here and being able to bring this to you because it's just wonderful.
Well, it's history making, isn't it? So it's fantastic to see history unfold. And you might be able to hear in the background the West Australian guys geeing themselves up. They're keen to get back into this contest here in the second half.
Well, you know what they're doing? You know what I've got in my hand? 50-cent coin. Heads WA, tails SA. There it goes. It's on the floor. It's a head.
Ooh.
There we go. The coin's spoken. It's 5-all. I just had a 50, so it was 5-0, 5-0.
There we go.
You know what? Got to put it out of the universe, and SA are going to take it from the first whistle with a break.
Yeah, just a little sloppy there from Western Australia first up. Gives the South Aussies the first look at it.
So, plenty of voice out of the halftime huddle. Cam Adams gets it from Philippa. Oh, bop down the bottom. Great save again there. Keepers, both keepers really good tonight.
And the Reds were convinced in their box. They were up and about thinking that they'd beat the keeper, but no such luck.
So it's going to be a WA ball there. Benny Muxlow just snaffling that one. He said, I need another touch.
We have seen a change in keepers for Western Australia as well. So we got Luca Blues in cage.
And he's certainly taken off from where Lucas Deshawn left off.
Exactly right.
I didn't even notice a change. Great pickup there. That's why you get paid the big bucks.
But, yeah, it looks like Conor McGee's still in the pipes for South Australia.
Oh, I'll tell you who else is in the pipes for WA. Lucas Wood. He's listened to me at half-time and said he's going to beat his number, and he's got 5 now.
Proving he's not superstitious with that number. So, yeah, he's got an early bag, 5 to his name. And
it's a magical number, isn't it? I mean, I know we talk about goals and that, but 5, it just puts it in the upper echelon in any game, whether it doesn't matter what sport you play.
Yeah, definitely. You've had a good day out when you've had 5. And he's showing no signs of stopping at the moment, that's for sure.
But Cam Adams. But we've seen this game, it ebbs and flows. It's a bit like the tide out in the Willie Beach there. Just ebbs and flows.
Exactly right.
And certainly by no means the SA out of that. Just a quick goal there, but Wood. So SA with the ball, winning to Mullins. Just comes down, sets the pick. Coyne with the ball, kicks it to Winnan. They're looking at working picks on one side and then opening up the back side here, SA. Winnan fires. 2 from 2. You're happy if you step in the cage and you get...
And nearly had the outlet there for Ho too. Just the ball didn't bounce too kindly off the fence there.
Got a bad bounce, didn't he? And Ball just kicked it down. Bronkhorst rode the body really well.
He's done that really well throughout the game, has Bronkhorst, taking the contact, and he's won a couple of fouls for his team.
Wood steps in, 8-6 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. Wood steps in, and that ball's going to turn over as the shot clock is going to run out of time. SA will bring it back into an offensive situation.
Tell you what, if I'm Anthony Philippa, I'm thinking really hard about what we're going to do with Lucas Wood. You've got to, 5 goals now. That's not just a fluke. You've got to try and put a stop to him, whether you're going tight on him or whatever you're doing with it. You've really got to have a plan for what he's doing now down the other end.
And Winnan fires the ball just wide, ends up in twist stick, and that one fires the ball 1 second, 2 seconds, and time runs out. So good defence there from WA, but you're right. And as Wood comes down, he's not straight off the bench. I'm fresh, boys. Give me the ball.
Yeah, it seems like Wade Hammond knows where he's best spent, trying to get him to play as much offense as possible.
So Jones kicks the ball down there to Mellor. Mellor to Wood. Yeah, you're right. Good step inside. And I'll tell you what, that hooked a little bit, that stick. Just got stuck in it.
Stuck in there a little bit.
But WA, did he pick the pocket there? Or he said I thought he actually just dropped that. Maybe he got a check. He's got to check. There's a penalty on that. Okay, so they've said that Luke McCrone has whacked the goalie stick, which is a penalty in the stick. No wonder WA were trying to say he dropped it. But you know what? These guys are too smart for that. And here's an opportunity for South Australia. So, ball up the top here. Adams just coming to collect it. Okay, interference, 2 minutes is the call. So, Adams with the ball.
So, I'd probably like to see Leeming a little bit more on in possession here. You know, he had the hot hand against Victoria the other night, pass cross crease, no luck. But, try and get him involved. It was a good finisher, so get him a couple of shots off on that bottom corner. He's just wandered down there now.
And Muxlow taking on 2 down there. He's got Twisk. And Leeming. Fires up high. And Benji. There you go, Twisky. You know what? Here I am. Touch, touch, touch. Great work there from WA. And man down situation.
Yeah, fantastic penalty kill there, or first 30 seconds the penalty killed at least.
But again, you looked at SA then in that man up. They sent 2 guys down to the bottom left-hand corner. Muxlow was able to guard both of them. You know,
yeah,
it negates the man up.
And especially probably picking your corners as well. That maybe you recognise, well,
maybe
Muxlow's
on that corner.
Yeah. Let's pull
find
the
the other
trigger
one.
somewhere else. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Wood with the ball. And 5 seconds, 4 seconds. He's just going to run the clock out here. Probably fire. No, doesn't fire the ball. Just smart lacrosse. Puts it down the back. And there's 59 seconds in that penalty for WA. So if they can run this one and then potentially get the next one. No damage done at the moment for WA with it being down a man. McLaughlin kicks it to Adams. Adams just fakes, fires, looks down the bottom of the Winnan, overcommitted. Winnan misses. He's in the crease, and that's going to be a ball turnover. And he's called him for touching the goalie's leg. I tell you what, with big pads like that, I'd run my hand up there too, just quietly. And ball out the outer side with Muxlow. So they've wasted 30 seconds there, and what have they got on the penalty clock?
So just 30 now, so really I'll run out the next 20 seconds and there'll probably be about 5 to 10 seconds left in the man up. So they've done really well to kill this one once again, have Western Australia.
So we're just shutting off here, but ball coming, and I'm still giving it to Wood here. I'm still giving it to Wood. Wood gets in, pushes off, comes down the side. Bronkhorst looks inside, no, fires, bang, good save. Connor McGee, and that's going to just about run the penalty out. 2-1 and about to be released. And Green, he might not see him coming off the bench here. No, he did. He got released before. Oh, he hasn't seen him coming off the bench, but Twiski's too smart for that, isn't he?
Yeah,
Someone's yelling out, he's behind you, he's behind you.
Good awareness.
Twiski. Oh, fires, good save. Oh, and great reactions.
Yeah, great follow-up there. It's in this box game, it's just as important to make the save, but also to make sure that ball doesn't bobble around dangerously too.
Good work there from Philippa against Muxlow. Ball up the top. As we get Mellor come on the field. He gets the ball down to Wood. Gets it in the scoring hands. Oh, just left him. Josh Wood just left him a little. Let it gets in. Good save there again from McGee. And there's plenty going on. And Wood, oh, look at this. Little bit going on between the two fours. There's a high cross check, but nothing seen there. Let him play.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Good officiating there. I think there's probably a couple both ways. So
you know what?
Call it even.
0-0.
Send you on your way.
There you go, boys. You've done your thing. You've given each other one. Right, now play.
Yeah, but good to see from South Australia there. Just not letting Lucas Wood roll all over him. Jesse Winnan with the crease
steps
dive.
in the crease, I'm sure. He's in the crease, no goal. Winnan steps in and he's been disallowed. How important is that one?
Yeah, that would have been huge, that one. We saw Victoria with plenty of denied goals, but they're worth their weight in gold at the moment, putting the ball in the back of the cage, especially for South Australia. I'm not sure they've led in this contest so far, so it'll be crucial to try and tie things up. Wood once again, and good save there from McGee to step up to the task. Coyne, we haven't seen too much of him this evening.
He was big last night.
He was.
In a defensive role and also an offensive role, and just held the ball really well.
Yeah,
we did call his name a lot last night.
We did. Good clearance there.
So, ball with Winnan. Winnan kicks the ball down here to Philippa. They're really looking at using Jesse on this right-hand corner, aren't they? Green, he's fired one from, I'll tell you what, from the firing range.
Yeah, a bit of a Hail Mary from that deep.
Oh,
and,
that might be a loose ball push and another loose ball push.
Bodies and sticks flying everywhere.
Yep, we've got a loose ball push here. Winnan will wear that.
I tell you what.
He kicked his stick away. No, interference. Kicked his stick away. Yep.
Nicholas Ho was coming like a freight train from off the line there. There are a couple of South Australia boys that might have been thankful to hear the whistle on that occasion because he wasn't holding back there.
And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to hold back here. Black and White's doing a fantastic job out there.
They certainly are. There's plenty of intensity out there, but they're doing a good job to keep everyone in check at the moment.
And ball up the top. Kicks it there to Jones. Jones, Wood. So they've got, fires. Bang, what's that hit? That's gone in. Oh, does he like that there, Jacob Miller? Boy, I thought he nailed we didn't quite get a good sight of that from where we were, but it sounded like it nailed him in the throat guard, and next minute he's looking down and he's quite excited. So great job there from Jacob Mellor. Gets his first of the game and a 2-goal difference now.
And I think that's probably some of the impact you're saying that, we keep saying his name, but Lucas Wood drew the extra, and that just gave Mellor a little bit of space, and with those free hands, good finish to give the West Australians a 2-goal advantage.
And Adams killing it in the face-off here, but they just need to capitalise on the work being done there by Cam Mullins.
Mullins as well, another one that we haven't seen too much of tonight.
Caught him a bit last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
But he's had moments tonight without...
So there's a few that there's plenty that they can have to improve here, South Australia.
Good defence, steps in and...
what a shot there from Cam McLaughlin.
And all home. That is home. I thought he... geez, we'll have to have another look at that one, I reckon.
Cam McCarthy has run straight to the net. I think he's just run straight to the goal.
He's run straight into the goalie, I reckon. Did he fire it before? Oh, he might have. I don't know. Ooh. Anyway, that's a goal. Good job there from Cam McLaughlin. He gets his second.
That's body on the line stuff at the maximum right there from Cam McLaughlin. What a finish.
Tell you what.
They needed that one.
They need, but also, there's a big man in front of you. So McLaughlin gets it back to a 6-7 game. And the ball down the back here. Great pick up there from Green.
Good ground ball there.
And legs. So South Australia, they said, well, you know what, you've got out to 2. We're not going to, we're not giving this contest up. And ball on the outer side here with Adams. He's been good tonight, Adams.
Yeah, he certainly has. Been good in the middle as well. They probably lacked that a little bit last night. They've lifted in that department this evening. And
this is where you get the guys, these Australian, again, not on the board yet, but good save there, and ball to be winning. He's just
great
a classy.
Ground ball. What a finish there.
He's just a classy lacrosse player, isn't he, in this game? And Jesse winning.
That is class with a capital C. What a finish.
Loose ball, picked it out of nowhere, had it in the stick, and how good's that finish?
Gives it a bit of the shimmy on the way through as well.
And momentum's turned.
Yeah, it's hanging on a knife edge at the moment. It's fantastic lacrosse to watch.
So we've got a 7-all game here. We are into the third term. There's 6 minutes 12 to go. And this game is a long way from over.
And Bronkhorst head over it once again. They're been really impressive in that regard tonight.
So who's going to be the man? We saw Mellor step up and score a goal, and Wood's got majority, but they probably need another couple of guys just to step up and start to score this ball. Mellor, he's already got one, kicks it down to Wood. Wood steps inside, around, outside, fires over the top. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Probably, there's a loose ball push, which will be a reset on the clock, and an opportunity here for WA now. So Benji just comes to the bench. He's able to make that substitution, playing a good defence, and then ends up getting caught down there.
So all of a sudden it feels like the Western Australians are the ones that have just slowed up a little. Really, you can see the reliance on Lucas Wood out there at the moment.
And good inside roll, on the right hand. Fires, Wood, bang, and good save there from me and Bobby McGee. As he just gets up with all his pads on. But good there. Fire the ball down. Winnan with the ball. And look, I'll tell you what, you want to pick the ball up if Winnan's around because he'll just pick your pocket.
Yeah, I would have thought so, that's for sure.
And
it's a red that's come up with that one in Jesse Winnan.
That is Jesse Winnan. He did pick pockets.
Nice little one-hand pass to Filippa, but just evaded him there. Another scuffle for the ball. Red with it again, but the shot clock counting down. And
that ball will run out as the shot clock finishes. And Tyler Leeming just kicks it back and says, boys, go and play some defence, thanks. I'm in the offensive end.
It's those little 1%ers there. You give yourself an extra 10 metres, an extra couple of seconds to get the numbers down. They add up in the end.
So, ball coming in. Muxlow coming into the offence here. And kicks that down to Macrone. So we've got a 7-all game if you're just joining us on the Australian Lacrosse Network. And we're 4 minutes 18 left in the third. And it doesn't get any tighter than this. Winner goes to the big dance. Loser plays off in the 3-4 playoff. Good pick up there. And there's an outlet here on the outer side. That is for Leper, but shut down very quickly with the substitutions.
So lucky that they had the defensive side is on their box side, WA in this quarter, so they got numbers back quickly to stop that fast break.
Oh, good work there, holding up there from James Mullins, and he's going to push him back over. That's over and back.
Fantastic work there. You can see Ben Muxlow nearly trying to scrum his man back into his forward half. But
well, they're two guys who played a lot of lacrosse in the defensive end at Burnside Lacrosse Club back in South Australia, so they know each other exceptionally well. And yeah, both stood next to each other in the defence. No love lost though.
No, you love to see it. Once the black and gold and blue, red and gold come out.
And Mullins, bang, puts South Australia in front with 3 minutes 20 to go in the third. And we were just talking about him.
Yeah, they've looked to their leaders and they've certainly lifted. James Mullins, a crucial finish there. And I reckon that would be the first time they've led all evening, South Australia.
So what we're saying is we're now about 40 minutes into this game, give or take, 15, 15 and 12. So so we're up to 42 minutes into the game. The first time South Australia have led, and Cam Adams, almost MVP for me at the moment.
Yeah, he's starting to get on top in the middle, and they're starting to dominate in the forward half. South Australia once again.
And he's on the ground. And that was Leeming, wasn't it?
Tyler Leeming once more.
Wow. Great work from South Australia. And that momentum again, the arm, someone's just flexed a muscle in the thing, and the arm wrestle's just starting to go one way. And we got a timeout called from WA, and probably a well-called timeout.
Yeah, desperate really for that timeout. The momentum had completely swung South Australia's way in the last 5 minutes. They have been banging on the door, and you feel like the dam wall is nearly close to breaking apart now for Western Australia. South Australia really doing a great job.
I'll tell you what, the River Murray was coming down and some dam walls were breaking in South Australia. So there's a little bit of that going on at the moment. The momentum shift is massive in this probably last 5 minutes. WA had the penalty. They had a man-up opportunity, missing. You know, South Australia have to stop that, and all of a sudden from that point, you know, they've doubled the score of WA in this quarter with their go of 4-2. So
yeah, it's just been massive, hasn't it? So, but they by no means out of it. Only a 2-goal margin, and we've seen South Australia make that up tonight. There's no reason the West Aussies can't do it as well.
Exactly, and we had 3:18 on the clock before that goal was scored, and there's 3:10 left. 8-second goals. I'll tell you what, if we have a 20-20 game from here with a golden goal, that'll excite me. 8 seconds. There's plenty of the three-quarter time. I know, I'm dreaming. Tell him he's dreaming. So ball out with Cam Adams again.
Adams
Great work.
has certainly lifted in the middle.
And just starting to get that ascendancy in the first touch with the ball, aren't they? So Adams has winning. And Muxlow says, I've got winning. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Looks like that's Ho on the matchup down there.
Yep, good
double team comes.
And you probably need a double team at times. Oh, Jesse winning. Just with a little one over the top. I tell you, that's special.
That is as special as it gets, really. He took that half second to assess. Can I? Oh, yes, I sure can. And, yeah, what a finish there. The dunk over the top. Just that little starter there. What a finish.
And if you've seen maybe a startup of another live streaming for box lacrosse, he features in it a lot. Does Jesse Winnan in South Australia. So another one to win. And now that's a big break in what is this game so far.
Yeah, we've not seen a 3-goal buffer, I believe, so far tonight. And once again, just giving it away in the middle. So South Australia get a crucial possession here. If they work this out to 4 or even 5, that'll be really, really difficult for Western Australia to peg back in the final quarter.
But what a change for South Australia tonight. I mean, we saw them last night against Victoria, and they looked flat, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, what a change just in this third quarter. You probably argue the first 2 quarters they weren't quite up to it, but they've been absolutely dominant in this term so far.
Big save again, and there's a reset, so another opportunity.
Yeah, just those little things coming together for them now. You get those second chance opportunities, and you're hitting the back of the net a little bit more. Just a little fumble there, but
trick play.
Exactly right. Yeah, things starting to click for them out there.
I'll tell you what I'm liking at the moment, though. You know what? You look in WA and their offense has been... Oh, there he goes, Anthony Green. I was just about to say, nearly every player has been on cage as Anthony Green just scores then, and that's his first for the night. But it's across the board in the South Australian team.
Yeah, exactly right. And you could see just off camera, Nathan Twisk, who made that pass, just running towards the box, just a little fist pump to himself, and great team connection there, and a tidy finish from Anthony Green.
Well, I'll tell you what, starting to maybe my golden goal isn't looking great at the moment, but you never know. It's a 6-2 quarter. South Australia up. Oh, hello, Mr. Adams. He just wanted a close-up with us.
Close with us.
Hey, but again, another opportunity for South Australia out of the middle. So they've got to do something here, WA.
And probably disappointing for them that they've not responded after the timeout. It was a really crucial circuit breaker, and South Australia have come out and not stopped at all. And here we go again, nearly on target there for Leeming.
And here we go. So Tom Lane just heads down. And WA with a rare offensive attack in the last sort of...
Yeah, it feels like it's
4
been
or
a
5
while,
minutes.
doesn't it?
It does indeed. So as the troops come on for WA, but they're down to a 10-second shot clock now, and really haven't brought anything to the cage yet. But fighting hard here as Wood comes on, but Wood's not even going to get down there. And the ball turns over, so SA doing it on both ends.
Yeah, they certainly are. They'll probably be disappointed with that set. I think Western Australia, first possession in a while, just not making the most of it. Yeah, not even getting the shot on cage. So, the momentum still with South Australia here. Only 35 seconds left in this quarter, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you hold it up? And how do you hold that man up? Because I'll tell you what, he is becoming a game winner too, is Jesse Winnan. And we've seen that from him many, many times. But he's certainly come to play, hasn't he?
Yeah, if there was one to take this game by the scruff of the neck, you probably would have penciled him in. And, he's absolutely coming out to play. How many goals is that?
3 for the
him?
quarter.
Yeah, that's a fantastic
4 for the game.
effort.
So, he's just about equalled Lucas Wood. And we talked Woody up in the first half. So,
I think credit to South Australia that they haven't necessarily taken Lucas Wood out of the game. They've just taken Western Australia out of the game.
Correct.
He can't have the ball if Western Australia don't have the ball. So
absolutely.
They've really done that well. And it starts in here as well. They've really got on top in the middle.
Hey, did I say the second quarter's premiership quarter? I'm sure the third's a premiership quarter. Oh, bang! There's some hit. And WA with an opportunity here. Great save. Right off the keeper's helmet. And me and Bobby McGee, good in the cage, good from Mullins, pops it up and just asked to settle it down there. But there's just trying to take some time out of the clock here. Twisk, you can see they're trying to take the time out of the clock, but they're also going, well, hang on, you know what? I can score here.
And that couldn't have gone much worse for WA there. They've conceded to 7 goals in the quarter, and just on the buzzer, I think they've given away a penalty as well. So they are going to start a man down. It's going to be South Australia 5v4 to start this final term, I believe. I saw the hand up from our officials. We'll wait and see what happens.
So potentially a penalty on the play here. So a little bit of verbal going on there, just between the two teams. We're just going to a cross-check. So WA will have a man in the penalty box for a cross-check right on the buzzer.
Yeah, it's that one hurts. Really makes things difficult as they come out into the final quarter. 5 goals, it's not insurmountable, but it's pretty hard work from here.
And the goal scorers that quarter, we'll start down the page. Tyler Leeming got 1. Cam McLaughlin got 1. James Mullen got 1. Anthony Green got 1. And Jesse Winnan got 3 for South Australia. I mean, that's a spread. And on the WA side, we had Lucas Wood with 1 and Jacob Mellor with 1. And they came out the box and they were 2 goals up out of the box in the third quarter. And I'll tell you what, the last probably 3 quarters of that third quarter all belong to South Australia. And they have momentum, and they're going to be a man-up opportunity here. There's 5. WA only scored 7 for the game. They need 5 to get back on even terms. Tough job.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's as we said, it's not impossible, but it's certainly hard from here. Probably have to look for other avenues than Lucas Wood. I think he's been a key for them tonight, but trying to find different avenues to goal is really a key in this final quarter. Both keeps, I think, have been good between the pipes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, all the momentum with South Australia at the
I'm going to
moment.
tell you, there's a lot of feed on here that I'm not going to get to because the action was so exciting there. But we might just find a couple. Tracy Mathman said, go Mullen. Simon Penglis, great goal SA. Evan Locke's online. And it's all South Australian by the look of it. Anson Carter says, come on, boys. And Evan Locke, Angela Davies says, go SA. Oh, no. We've woken up the SA viewing public because there's plenty going on here. And, yeah, so good to see that everyone's enjoying the Friday night free lacrosse on the Australian Lacrosse Network. And we're hoping that you're enjoying what Lockie and I are bringing, and also everyone involved with the Australian Lacrosse Network at the beautiful Altona Lacrosse Club. So have WA got what it takes to get back into this game? Well, they almost won the face-off for the first one with Medge, but it went back to South Australia.
Yeah, so I think as well that for South Australia, there's no need to do too much outrageous, really. Not necessarily clock management or anything at this point, but you can, you know, those second chance opportunities are going to be crucial. And what a finish
and it's
there.
all falling, isn't it? It is all falling South Australia's way at the moment as Cam McLaughlin just popped that great save, and it's just literally rolled off and popped up in the top corner.
Yeah, that's really the perfect start for South Australia. They extend that lead to 6. Not necessarily worst case for WA. They're back at even strength now, so
well, it cancels that penalty, doesn't it?
You don't get that. You're not wasting 2 minutes really man down. So just give you a little bit of extra time to chase down another goal, but plenty of time now.
So ball back, and South Australia through Coyne going back the other way. And I can tell you, online at the moment, Greg Mollison's just sent us a message saying, keep up the good work, boys. I reckon he's sitting at home going, these two teams are going and getting amongst each other, and we're going to sit back and play whoever wins. So, and another one, slam dunk. There we go, Jesse Winnan. I'll tell you what, sorry, Cam Adams. I think Jesse Winnan's just come to play tag for that MVP as well. And that's his 5th for the game, Winnan.
Yeah, they've both just taken this game up a notch, and if it wasn't before, I think we're pretty much close to nearly game over now. 7-goal buffer. That's going to be pretty difficult to reel in.
I'll tell you, there's some someone's warming up in the background, I think. I don't know with that dulcet tone I hear in the background. Oh, but something going on out there. Anyway, ball to be won. Oh, it's just falling their way, isn't it? Coyne. He had no right to have that in his stick, yet he did. So
we've got Lucas Wood. He's just left his stick behind out there.
Well,
So
you can play defence without your stick in this game, and he's done the right thing. He had to get down there and play defence, and this is a great save down low. But that's the training session when the coach says, right, sticks down. We're playing defence without it. Just push with your hands. So it comes in handy. Oh, that's it. That is an absolute. Tell you what, great pick up there and watching from Bronkhurst, because that was almost going back into the WA against the grain. Are they done with? WA boys are up against next us.
We nearly put the line through on, but they are not rolling over right now. They still got something to say here. Nice finish there.
And
Great. That might have been Mellor again.
That was Mellor again, yeah. So Mellor with that goal. Not giving it up yet, WA.
There's still plenty of time, which is the key. So 6 goals.
Well, we saw 6 goals. Maybe that's the scoring end.
Potentially.
It's into the breeze,
slope
just quietly.
running down there, yeah.
Adam says, no, it's not. I'm taking it. So, yeah. So, SA into offense here. It is a 14-8 game.
What it does mean for WA, though, they've probably got to be a little bit aggressive, try and push to get that ball back. They can't sit back and let a guy like this just take control.
I'll tell you
he
what,
has put on a clinic out there.
Control. That is twist with a Mick twist with a fire down low. And the judges have got a 9.5, 7.5. Oh, I don't know what the USA judge is thinking. And a 10. So Jesse winning with another one.
Yeah, what a finish there from Jesse winning. Just when there was a little sniff there, he said, oh, hang on. I'm going to put this back out to 7.
And he currently has a lazy little 6, which is what he got in the first game against Queensland, I think. That was a 29-7 win. So good work from Adams. Really impressed with Adams through the middle. Someone's lost a shoe. And Green's trying to let him lose a helmet. And there's a little bit out there as well.
And there is
Muxlow just comes in to say oi.
There is a penalty coming from that play. So,
and penalty on the play. Sorry, I wasn't watching that. I was watching them do a bit of the samba out there together. So ball is not done yet. Good save. Great pick up. And again a reset. Oh, that has ended up in the golf course next door.
Headed off to the driving range, that one, I think.
Imagine the boys trying to let that go with the 3-wood tomorrow. I'll tell you what, there's been a wood out here tonight too, and he's done a fantastic job for his side. But they're going to have fun hitting that one off the tee tomorrow. So penalty here, and that's Green. That's his second penalty, I reckon, in the box.
Yeah, the little ill-disciplined one before as well, yep.
Yep. So while there is time, a chip and a chair, they say. Chip and a chair in poker. It is getting to that time, though, 15-8.
Yeah, closing in.
12-17 left on the clock. And WA are going to have to just put the foot to the metal here and try and put it in the back of the net. And Connor McGee's been very good. Kicks the ball back down, looks, fires, doesn't find in the middle. And McGee says, yep, and Coyne's out. And he's got some chasers here, but Coyne, again, fires, bang! And there's another one on the score sheet for SA. I'll tell you what, they're just about to ruin my pen here, have SA, because everyone's just about on the score sheet. Anthony Coyne.
All you can do is applaud that one. He saw the numbers coming from Western Australia in pursuit, and he said, well, you know what, I'm going to back my speed here. If you might be able to catch me, but I'm going to put it in the back of the net before you do. So, fantastic work there from Coyne.
And that's so we haven't got Michael Green, who's in the penalty box, that scored for SA, and Josh Wood and Harrison Turner haven't scored, and Filippo hasn't scored. Oh, Adams hasn't scored either. Oh. So Benji, he just ran into him, I think it was the call. You know what? Rubbin's racing. We'll say that a bit. WA with the ball. So WA currently 16-8. It really did blow out, hasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly has, yeah. And, if anything, this is a huge confidence booster for South Australia, which they really needed before they meet Victoria when they meet again. That's assuming the Victorians and South Australians meet. We believe our maths is correct, but I believe that should be the case.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Unless WA potentially get a win over Victoria, and then might come down to goals and things like that.
Well, potentially. Well, no, you're right. If WA, but then again, the margin that SA are putting up, that would mean that they'd have to beat Victoria by about that.
And the Vics also had a hefty win last night as well. So.
Yeah. Good save.
Everything leaning towards South Australia, Victoria.
Yeah, I mean it's. So you're saying there's a chance, and we're happy to call that, just quietly. So ball here, still in a man-up situation, and about 22 seconds left on that penalty for SA. So ball down the bottom here. WA just looking for their scorers. Wood. He is one of them, and he fires, but Connor McGee, I reckon he's starting to see a bit like the proverbial watermelon out there.
Yeah, beach balls at him at the moment.
Penalty released, so Michael Green running off the back. And might have almost got another one there for a cross check across the back. Not to be. Little chicken wing from McGee. And ball will come back into the end, but no. Not if Bronkhorst has anything to do with it. But no. Coin will pick the ball up. No, leaves it for the man in James Mullins to pick that ball up. So we start with this score, and by no means, there's still 10 minutes to go and anything can happen. But MVPs, as we start to wind this game out, where are you sitting? And we might put that out to the viewers too while they're online, while we're having a chat. But, who do you think at home? MVPs for both sides. And Lockie?
I mean, yeah, Jesse Winnan's third quarter was something to behold, and he seems to be taking it to the next level with every goal he's scoring. He's going to try again. Denied on this occasion,
Nearly
but
gets another one on cue.
Yeah, I think his 6 goals effort. I agree, Cam Adams has been pretty good in the middle, but yeah, 6 goals. Jesse Winnan's been really really great for South Australia.
Yep, and given the fact that it's an 8-goal lead at the moment, 6 goals puts a big gap in that, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly right.
It does. What about on the WA side?
Well, Lucas Wood had an unreal first half and probably started the third quarter. There's 4 or 5 goals to his name, but they've really done well to keep him out of it. But I'm not too sure there's been too many others that have sort of stepped up in his stead, really. So
we're probably very much on the same page there, and I know you're a good judge of MVPs, mate, so that's why I go to you. But, I'd expect the same as, that one's just missed to the left-hand side. And Winnan gets the ball back at his stick. But, yeah, I think Wood, good work there. Just pushes him in the crease. Oh, there we go. Nathan Twist says, look, while you're all just stuffing around down around the goals and trying to put it in, there's a little hole just to the left-hand side there. And Twisky says, I'm going to put it in there.
Yeah, it was almost like everyone else stopped and he said, well, I'm going to keep playing.
Okay, the game's still on. I've got the ball. There's a hole. Put it in there. And Twisky gets another one. That's his third for the night too, Nathan Twisk. Good early, Twisky.
Yeah, he was important very early as well. He probably fell away from it a little bit, but if he tapped in a little bit more, he was so crucial early on to keep South Australia in it when things weren't quite heading in their favour.
So, yep, no one online yet, just sending us a message on who they think should be MVPs for the two sides. But Greg Mulcahy says Mellor is doing well under pressure. And, yes, he is.
Yeah,
that's very well under
probably
pressure.
Disservice not to mention him. Yeah, a couple of goals. And, yeah, he's played a good second fiddle to Wood out there, that's for sure.
So, ball with Adams now. And just everything running South Australia's way at the moment of winning. He just fires again. Good saver, but picked up. Oh, and there's Wood, Josh Wood, with an opportunity on cage. So everyone wants to get a little piece of the action, don't they, in a red shirt, especially in the back of that net.
Yeah, everything seems to be falling their way at the moment.
So Wood with the ball up the top. Again, we've said he's been really good tonight. Mellor, as I said, yeah, he's been very good tonight. And it's
2-on-1 now.
The other way. Has Winnan got 7, or are we going to see another goal scorer? And we are going to see another goal scorer, and that is the coach, Anthony Falepa. He gets one as well, so everyone just starting to join the party for SA.
And how good was the teamwork here from Jesse Winnan just to clear his man out the way, give the free path for Falepa, and a tidy finish to find that top corner, 1-on-1 with the keeper.
Well, Cam Adams has done just about everything tonight in the centre. Still not on the scoreboard. So is there time left for him? Because at 18-8, I'll tell you what, this game is just as likely to find a few more in the back of the net as everyone starts to... So we're no stop clock as well because they're 10 goals up. So the time's just going to run out quicker and quicker for WA. Cam McLaughlin folds, fires, goes low, cops a hit, no hold, or Green missed, but penalty on the play there. So we're going to have a hold there, I think, Locke, is it?
Yeah, I would think so. Maybe a slash potentially for higher, but yeah, it looked like it was a hold. Yeah, there we go, the hold call there.
On Oliver.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2 minutes for him.
2 minutes, and WA just all of a sudden, the air just got sucked out of the room.
Yeah, if
it wasn't already. But
yeah, things just not going their way at all, really, are they? And
but it has been a fantastic game. I mean, that third quarter.
I mean 5-all at half time.
Yeah, and winning, that third quarter. Oh, that looked like a cricket shot down there. It looked like he looks like he's been in India on that doctored pitch.
Well, he's gone the crease dive. He's gone the dunk from behind tonight. Jesse Winnan, he wants to invent some new shots out there tonight.
Yeah, and good work there from Cam McLaughlin just to put the ball as Leeming picks it back up and just rolls it back to the middle. SA with another opportunity in offense.
Yeah, so I think, like I touched on earlier, one of the big things for South Australia tonight is that they can take plenty of... Oh, as that ball gets stuck in the fence.
You know what? I'd be no chance of getting up there to get that.
I'm not sure there's too many guys out there that can.
Benji Muxlow, he's given it his best shot, isn't he? Oh, hang on.
You can do everything, Jesse.
What do we say? It's the winning show, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Jess, have a guess what? I've tried. This is how you do it.
He tried to claim that one. I got it back. Surely I can keep it.
I mean, whoever touches it and gets it in their stick gets it, don't they? I mean, Benji had an opportunity, failed. Winnan gets it, puts it in the stick. And we're going to see a face-off here. No? Okay. So, Jess, you got it down. It's your ball. What can't he do?
Exactly right. Yeah, so, huge confidence builder for South Australia. They're gelling a lot better down the forward half. Probably a couple of things defensively to work on. They haven't had too much to do in the second half, but Lucas Wood ran right in that first couple of quarters.
And he's playing defence down there at the moment.
Yeah. So
still fighting hard, Lucas Wood.
A few things to focus on there for South Australia, but plenty to be happy about after tonight.
And we've got Evan Locke online. He said the MVPs are Winnan and Wood.
I think that one probably just locks it away for Jesse Winnan if it wasn't. Goal number 7.
So, and he said Lucas got WA into and Jesse got SAO out of.
Yeah, and another dunk from behind from Jesse Winnan. That's
party tricks.
Yeah, it definitely is. He was really well contained last night against Victoria. Came alive late, but you can just see how crucial he is for this South Australian team, can't you?
Well, you know what I'm looking forward to? Because if SA bring this in the final, it's going to be a fantastic game on Sunday.
Exactly right. Should be an absolute cracker, that's for sure.
And ball to be won, Green down there against Smedley, I think it is, fighting just out of my sight. But Muxlow steps in and says, thanks very much. Kick it to Wood. Wood says, let's have an offensive, you know what, I might give it a go here. If Winnan can get 7, I can get 6. And Josh Wood with the ball on the outer side. Just brings the ball in for SA. And he is not on the scoreboard yet. I'll tell you what, look who's going to get it.
Well, he's got the 7. Is there a little cheeky thought of the double digits in the back of Jesse Winnan's mind, do you think?
No, Jesse, and it'll be a one-hander that does it over the back. Yeah, okay. Or maybe the forward one-hander. I don't know whether that was a pass or an actual shot at goal. But, just nailed. And that's how hard Benji goes, isn't it? He actually, that was him just going the ball, and you heard the whack on the thing. So Benji just about took his wind out of his own sail. Gives everything, doesn't he, Muxlow?
Yeah. And, he's tried hard tonight. Not too much luck, but he's not left much out there.
Yep. So, good job there for Benj. But WA into offense here. Steps around, just everything falling SA's way. It is. Good knockdown there from Winnan.
Yeah, things just coming their way. Like, you see another knockdown there, another good piece. So, just ticking along nicely for the Reds.
And Winnan with the ball. Has a couple, comes up, gets a pick set on him. Little roll. So Filippa now, Leeming. And fires that one to the right. Look at that. That's come back off the pole straight to the keeper. That's what you want, isn't it? You know what? Normally the game's going for you when that's happening. But,
they're due some luck, I think, the West Australians.
Yep. Step, pops, puts. Nice ball movement there. Steps around. Connor McGee, he's been good tonight too in the cage.
Has. That's the best ball movement we've seen from Western Australia for a while. And, you know, they kick the ball like that only to find the brick wall in Connor McGee in there.
So and SA now have a real task of selecting a goalkeeper to start in the final, don't they? Because both Williams last night was fantastic and McGee tonight.
Yeah, I mean, take your pick. You can't really lose with either. So,
as a coach, it's a great problem to have.
Yeah, definitely is.
So ball up the top here to Twisk. Oh, well that would you know what? If that had gone in, you know your night's going well for you.
Yeah, exactly right.
But ball out there. Look at Winnan. Hasn't given it up. Look at that. There's a hug for Benj. Bit of a how you going. Ball's turned over and time runs out for the 10 seconds. And you know what? Winnan just signed his name to it if he didn't have it already.
Exactly right. So just under 3 minutes left. Tomorrow for the men's schedule, South Australia, will they face off against the President's team?
Yep.
And Victoria, they will take on Western Australia. So
and
two interesting games there.
It's still an opportunity for WA. You know what? We've seen it in these tri series where all of a sudden someone comes out and someone comes out and someone comes out and they've got a win-win-win. So, yeah, massive. And Greg Mollison just says, interesting, there will be no All-Australian teams being selected for this tournament. Anyway, leave that one there.
Or maybe we can pick our own.
You know what we'll do? We're going to have the Australian Lacrosse Network All-Australian teams. How's that?
Sounds good.
I reckon we've seen enough of it, haven't we? Yeah.
Surely.
Greg, you'd be happy with that? How about the ALN's All-Australian team? And we'll try and just make that happen for you. We like to think we're a good judge.
Well,
you know what? Again, Benji, just being mugged. Just being mugged out there.
Yeah, there's plenty of exhausted boys heading towards the box now.
Yes.
It's been a hard old slog out there.
So, yes, as the time, just a minute 24 to go in this one. 19-8. South Australia have blown it apart, and that was mainly due to Jesse Winnan in that third quarter with the goals he put away. Oh, South Australia, led by Jesse Winnan in the third quarter. Great team effort. And I'll probably say that, a great team effort tonight from South Australia.
Yeah, it's exactly right. All over the park. Starts down back, or starts in the middle, and then down back, and they've found the back of the net as well. So just clicking on in all aspects.
But WA haven't given it up. You know what? There's still the intensity out there. They're still pushing for that, in that defensive end. And while things have gone against them a little bit in that last little bit, but tomorrow, what a massive, massive day of lacrosse.
Yeah, exactly right. So we touched on the men, but the women's, we've got 1:30, third versus fourth. So that'll be South Australia versus Queensland, I believe.
Yep.
And then, so that's Melbourne time, Eastern Daylight Time. 6 o'clock here at the Lewer box court. We've got Victoria taking on Western Australia. What a game that should be. The inaugural women's box final.
And I'm going to say it's all about the women tomorrow. The men may be playing, but it's all about the women.
Spot on.
It is. So ball up the top here as the time runs out. And Connor McGee on the buzzer just says, nope, not now. And South Australia with a fantastic win. And they're into the final on Sunday, 19-8. And a fantastic effort there from the South Australian boys who just get the job done.
Yeah, they'll be absolutely wrapped with their second half effort, particularly that third quarter, the way that they fought their way back into it and then just dominated from that point onwards. Plenty to be positive about for them. Western Australia, look, they were really, really strong early, but just got overrun by a pretty strong South Australian team.
And that is a way to tie this one up. And again, it's not a, at a 5-all, at a 5-all half-time score, South Australia have gone 14-3.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I think WA might have even scored that first goal of the
they did.
of the third quarter. So, that's some sort of run that they've put on there to come away with this one.
Actually, you know what? No. WA was 7-5 up. They scored the first two in the third. So 7-5 up, momentum with them. and South Australia have turned around and scored 14-1.
Yeah, that's so impressive. Yeah, something that
Wow.
I'm sure they'll be pretty proud of. And yeah, there was a few dejected faces last night, but yeah, plenty of smiles out there right now for South Australia. That's for sure.
And you want to go through the goal scorers here?
Oh, geez, how many have we got to go through?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm giving it to you. Cause
no, for Western Australia, Lucas Wood was the clear standout with 5 to his name. Jacob Mellor, he was a great contributor with 2. Gene Broncourt started things off with 1 goal, and Ben Jones with an assist. And, well, Jesse Winnan, he was the man of the night, 7 goals, 1 assist. He had some sort of evening. Cam McLaughlin, a couple of really good goals for 3. James Mullins scored when it really counted, 2 goals. Anthony Green, Tyler Leeming, and Anthony Coyne with 1. And Nathan Twisk, I thought his first 2 goals were really, really important to keep South Australia, and he finished with 3 in the end.
That they were. So, yeah, massive 19-8 win here. And I think, you know, our MVPs are probably like everyone else's at the moment. We'll see Jesse Winnan probably with it with South Australia, and we'll see Lucas Wood probably with it with the WA boys.
Yeah, and I think that's probably a fair reflection on the game.
I'm just going to throw a smoky in, though. Connor McGee for South Australia in the cage.
Yeah. I mean, especially probably when Western Australia really had those chances to take the game away from them. Connor McGee was really important to stop that from happening. So, yeah, he would be a deserving winner if that were the case as well.
And I know we spoke up Cam Adams as well. He just dominant through the centre, and we saw it with Victoria, which that matchup just there for the final, Cam Adams against Victoria face-off, who has been outstanding.
Yeah, I mean, both Aaron Aldred and Lockie McDonald that they can rely on. You know, there's Greg Melson spoiled for choice. So we saw the domination they had last night. You know, Cam Adams, I'm sure, will take plenty of confidence from his performance here this evening. It's going to be such an important battle when or if they face Victoria. So
I'm just talking it up now.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
Because there's matchups going to go across the board in that game.
On.
And at the moment, as the MVPs are just being talked about by the coaching staff, Wade and out there just having a chat. And we're about to find out who these MVPs are. But, well, we've already laid our money. Are we going to lose it?
We'll find out very shortly. Looks like Anthony Philippa are about to present first.
Okay.
So it's going to be
the keeper of the first half.
Yeah, Lucas Deshawn. I mean,
very good in the first half.
Yeah, we probably didn't mention him because we didn't see him in that second half. But yeah, he was fantastic in that first half, wasn't he?
I'm going to say we were right. It was a Lucas. And Cam Adams. There you go. So well deserved, Cam Adams. We talked him up, but well.
It's one of those ones. The MVP voting. I guess you look at when the players have their impact, and you saw Lucas really dominating that first half when the
fantastic.
WA were right on top, and Cam, he was crucial in keeping that South Australia in the game, and then exploding and taking all of the momentum the way of South Australia.
Yeah, and the best, and this is the greatest thing for me about lacrosse. You know what? You fight tooth and nail. You know what? You go as hard as you possibly can. You cop whacks, you cop bodies, you whatever. At the end of the day, you turn around, you put your hand around a bloke in another uniform, and we're all mates. And that's why lacrosse is such a fantastic sport.
Couldn't agree anymore.
Yep. So as this one wraps up here from the beautiful Alan Lewer field, we thank Pete Tremlett up on the camera tonight and all the crew that have been around today. Mr. Scott Gill, what about those pictures earlier from that drone?
Yeah, just fantastic, weren't they? And hopefully we might be able to see a little bit more over the next couple of days.
And we have got plenty more for you for the next 2 days. Stay tuned to the Australian Lacrosse Network. Lockie Williams, it's been fantastic for you to be here again, and I love working with you.
No, thank you very much, mate. And absolute cracking day coming up tomorrow. Women's Day, we'll call it. It's it's going to be beautiful weather down here. Fantastic. Can't wait for it.
They say it's his story, but it's not. It's the women's story tomorrow. And I tell you what, Scotty Gill, thanks very much, mate. Outstanding again. From me, Tony Watts, until the sticks are swinging tomorrow night when the women are on, and we can't wait for that. This has been the Australian Lacrosse Network, and we're out.